Hi everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to Divine Miracles and the Tarot mini forecast this week for the Earth signs, and that's Capricorn, Taurus and Virgo. And I'm using the Gateway to the Divine Tarot by Cairo Marchetti, and we'll just see what messages are coming up for us. I know it's a really hectic time for everybody, and it certainly has been for me. I've been non-stop traveling back and forth since October, so things have been full on. And you know, the energies that are around at the moment, I was just saying in my last video, are really up and down. So I hope that this message for you this week is going to bring some clarity, some peace and some understanding. And I'll be bringing also the messages or the guidance messages for 2018 and breaking down the year very soon as well. So here we go. This is for Capricorn. Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, the Ace of Swords. Alright, this is a really positive card. And we actually got an ace in the last reading that I just did. But this is the Ace of Swords. So this is indicating in your life a new way of thinking, a new way of doing things. For some people this is a new business enterprise that you're undertaking, or a new relationship. But for the most part, because we're talking about the swords, it has to do with a thinking, a thought, an intellect, you know, your logical mind. And whatever you have put in place lately for yourself, or things that you've gotten rid of, or situations that you've changed, whatever it is that you've been doing, I know you've been going through a whole lot of emotional stuff, but you have made your way through. And the eagle in this card is soaring there. And that's you. You know, you are flying above all of the stuff, or all the noise, I guess you could call it, that's beneath you. Like, you're tired of listening to the gossip, you're tired of listening to all the negativity, you're soaring right above it. And because you've done this, things are beginning to fall into place for you much easier. You know, on a much higher level, you are invoking a lot of spiritual activity into your life as well. You need to really trust yourself at the moment, even though you're exhausted. It's the end of the year, and many people are, you know, chasing their tail and trying to finish up the year really quickly and just get things over with, you know, and Christmas and all this, let's get it over with. But you just need to chill and really stay in this eagle state of mind where you're just right above all that stuff. And when you start getting confusion coming into your brain, don't try to make decisions when that's happening. You know, clear yourself and clear your energy and say to yourself, yeah, I don't need all this confusion stuff. I'm just not even going to think about it for a minute, and allow things to fall into place for you. I see with some people, you know, this card can indicate visits to other people who have maybe been going through a lot. Maybe there's a bit of sorrow going on, or a bit of grief happening around this time of year. But keep your spirits really lifted, because that's really helping other people as well. I see a new direction coming up for you very quickly. So just be open to those things and keep doing what you're doing, and know that you're doing a marvelous job. And it's almost like you're getting a pat on the back from the divine. So well done for Capricorn. And now for Taurus. Here we go. Alright, big shuffle. That's it. Okay, the 9 of coins. Okay, hang on. I might just change to that side. Maybe you can see it a bit better. There you go. Okay, so the 9 of coins indicating a time of great pride within yourself. You know, you're doing really well. There's going to be an increase in your finances. There are going to be some shifts in your environment as well. Some things changing, maybe moving the house around or doing something like that. It also indicates, yeah, there's a big bird there in the picture. You keep getting birds in the cards. In fact, they're coming up for a lot of people in the readings, always talking about messages too. This is a time of the coins indicating the earthiness, the financial side of things. So this is a time where things are changing financially for the better, and perhaps that's something that's been on your mind. Perhaps you don't really have much money or never really have thought about money or things like that, but things are shifting. There could be someone in your family or yourself who is moving into a new position within work, or maybe business is changing. But whatever the case, this is a very happy card, and this is indicating that you're doing the things that you like to do, and you will have reason to be very proud of yourself as you move forward. It also indicates time in the garden. Maybe there is a need for more grounding of the self. And also water therapy as well works really well for you. So maybe going to a beach or a lake, or maybe, you know, going somewhere that is special to you at this time of the year but is near water will help to recharge your batteries if you've been feeling a little bit flat. It's also just a calling to making sure that you are always on the divine path for yourself. And I think with most of us, and this is just including everybody, we tend to want to do what's right for everybody else and not always what's right for ourselves, or sometimes we feel a deep responsibility to other people. And this is actually showing that your independence, you know, and you know, you have this ability to you have an ability to lift yourself and other people, but it's time to focus on yourself a little bit more here and start to do the things. And if you've had a throat problem, here it is as well. Start to do the things that really make you stand out a little bit from the crowd, make you start to shine a little bit more. In other words, don't doubt yourself at all. Lift yourself into a new direction. Don't listen to any negativity. And sort of balance yourself a little bit more as well. But you know, you're heading down the right track. Things are going to start to get easier for you, especially where it comes to the finances. So this is good as you're moving into 2018 to lift yourself in that new direction and do something for yourself that is worthwhile. And it feels to me that you'll have reason to be proud of yourself as you do it too. Okay? But listen to those messages that are coming in also. All right, that's for Taurus. And now for Virgo, here we go. Virgo. Okay, Virgo. Oh, this is nice. We're getting a lot of aces in the cards, so a lot of new beginnings and things happening for people. The Ace of Cups indicating a time where there perhaps is a lot, because the cups are talking about emotion. So emotions are running high, and this could also indicate a new depth in a relationship, or something shifting which is going to bring you much happiness and much joy. There feels like for Virgo there's been a lot of confusion around the way in which you've been feeling, and perhaps this has been made worse by the actions of other people. So maybe someone who you care about is giving you very confusing messages, making it difficult for you to understand everything. And this confusion is around a lot of us at the moment. The way that the energies are, it's because there's going to be a big change happening. And whenever there's change, we all start to feel like a little bit uneasy. You know, we start to feel confused, and we're not sure because we can feel something happening, but we don't really know what it is. And this is just indicating here that there's been things happening emotionally with you. I just also get the message that someone is maybe not being completely upfront with you, which is causing a little bit of strain in your life. Get rid of anybody that is, you know, draining on your energy. And perhaps you've been brought back into a situation with someone else time and time again. This is saying, why are you doing this to yourself, you know? let it all go now, because you don't want to bring things into 2018 that, you know, have caused you trouble here in this year. This was all about you this year and working yourself out. But this does also indicate love, romance, you know, new directions and new beginnings, and feeling fertile and feeling abundant in your life and in your business and what you do in your family life as well. Excuse me. I have been having so many throat adjustments, it's not funny. Oh, gosh. Excuse me. It's not even making it any better. I'm just going to have to keep talking. Okay. So, listen to the inner feelings that you're having. But if you're feeling like someone is just draining you or upsetting you, it's just not worth it to keep on going with it. You want to always focus on the happiness in your life. If there's no happiness there, what's the point of continuing? You know, if someone's driving you batty, you can't be around them anymore. And this is not being nasty. This is just protecting yourself and your own energies as well. So, although there's a lot of emotion going on along and a lot of things are new, there's a lot of things that are old that are trying to trap you. And it's time now that you actually recognize this and consciously break free from it. And just say to yourself, you know, I'm no longer going to accept anyone or anything that is draining my energy, my happiness, and my vitality. And you can just say those things, and that starts to create a shift. If you want to work with angels or your guides, perfect. You know, ask them to help you in that as well. But other than this, feel the joy. And if you're not feeling the joy, it's time to move on. And this is very important for Virgo at the moment. So thank you for listening. And until the next time, I wish you all an awesome week ahead. And goodbye for now.